but I feel that, right, like people underlying one very important fact that they're forgetting. Phil Foden's in form. I think it's 5 goals in 6, right?
When you add that to your goal scoring machine, right?
Yeah.
Bro, you're not having a chance.
Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Football Kaki. I'm your host Eldad and I'm joined by my fellow Kaki bro, Paul. Paul, how you doing, bro?
I'm doing well, brother. We are approaching, mid-December already?
Yeah, middle of December.
I just want to say, bro, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
And maybe the date we don't divulge, but it recently just passed, right?
Yes, it recently just passed. We are recording this on the 15th of December, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. 15th of December. As United fans, currently we are in a plight because all the games in Singapore on Tuesday morning 4 a.m. I do not know why.
It's not even like Saturday.
It's ridiculously annoying.
Maybe I can argue, bro. Even Friday 4 a.m. maybe still got a chance. Can give chance, right?
But Tuesday morning 4 a.m.
Yeah, when you already start the work week, and then we all know, like at our age, right? If you watch midnight game, midweek morning game, right? You're not gonna recover from that until next week.
You're not. It's exhausting. Okay. Last time it was possible. Like we will wake up in like 2:55 a.m., 3:55 a.m., watch Champions League games when we had the energy, and then go to school. Now, no. It's
like maybe if it was the last season Europa, like on the build up, like semi-final,
correct.
Then I would still consider,
Hey, but
nowadays it's just not worth.
I would say this, right? I want to call out like the Premier League, right? Why are you arranging games on like Boxing Day 4 a.m. in Singapore? Okay,
bro. So I
went to New Year's Eve 4:15 a.m.
Yeah, I went to Kepo, right? It's because United don't have midweek games. So they are at the mercy of being played around like by the broadcasters,
By the broadcast, right?
The weekend games priority goes to like those who are active in Europe. Which is basically they are Chelsea, Arsenal, Man City, even Villa, West Ham. Palace, who gets played around?
But I mean we only got a game a week.
I cannot complain. We got a game a week, but it would be so much better, bro, if Singaporean fans get to watch a Man United game Saturday
8:30 p.m.
9 o'clock, 10 o'clock also, I think.
9 o'clock, 10 o'clock also. Saturday 8:30 p.m. Sunday 8:30 p.m. I'd be very happy also.
I got some friends who, recently we played one game at 7:30.
Yeah.
They were angry,
Why?
Come and disrupt my dinner time. Who's going to watch the game at dinner time? That kind of thing. But I think that's the negative side of playing one game a week. Yeah, but I want to ask you, is it because also they know United draws a lot of views, right? So they put it in a random time, like a Tuesday night, to help the broadcast.
No, but okay, but here's the thing, right? It's still not the prime time slot.
So, but they know people around the world should watch.
No, okay, that is true. But I have to say, right, like, irregardless, most of the time, especially if you're in Singapore, nobody's gonna wake up 4 a.m. to watch a Man United game other than a Man United fan.
The Premier League makes money from all over the world, right?
Yeah.
Whichever country buys the rights. So it may not even be Singapore, it may be like Australia, US. US is probably watching it like in a
but the
morning,
thing is,
right?
US is afternoon.
Yeah.
So that one's still okay. But if let's say Australia, I think Australia's like maybe 3 hours.
5 a.m.
3 hours behind.
3 hours in front.
So it's 7 a.m.
Yeah, they waking up to go to work.
You waking I think that you wake up early at 7 plus, right? Is fine because I do watch like basketball games. I do watch NFL, right? Sometimes the games are 7 a.m., 9 a.m., right? Sometimes you just find time to watch, right? But 4 a.m. is like the middle of nowhere, bro. It's like you're half asleep. You can't really pay attention. At least if it's like 7 a.m. or like 8:30 a.m., right? 6:30 a.m., right? Okay, you have a bit of energy. It's like when I think the World Cup, there was one period where some of the games were like 8:30 in the morning, 9:30 in the morning, 10 a.m. Yep. Like those type of games, okay, you got energy to kind of like watch because your brain's already functioning. 4 a.m. is like the middle of nowhere. Like I would rather take a game at 2 a.m. or 2:30 a.m. right than 4 a.m. in the morning.
I'd
rather take a midnight. Because at least if it's 2:30, you sleep until 4:30, right? You can
go back to sleep again.
You can still go back to sleep again. You wake up at 4:30, then you go back to sleep again, then maybe sleep for maybe another 2 hours, then you wake up, then you go. Bro, 4 a.m. is like, wake up, match finish.
You gotta go to work already. Right?
After the match, you gotta go to work already. Right? Then it's like, it's gonna ruin your whole day, especially if the team plays like crap.
Exactly. I don't want to mention that game that we watched. The
Everton one.
Yeah, okay, nevertheless.
Yep. Nevertheless, it is what it is, right? We move. But side note, right? Next week is 12:30 a.m. on Monday morning.
So Sunday
Still-
night.
Sunday night still tolerable. That one I can accept. But the next two is 4
We
a.m.
have reached that stage. Until
Yes.
Sunday 12 midnight is tolerable.
Yeah, last time was like, why is it so late? The Saturday night was the best. I'll be like, now it's 12:30 a.m. It's tolerable. But moving on today's episode of the Football Kaki, we're here to talk about a few things. So one is that there is an international tournament coming in about 6 months. And there is a lot of controversy regarding one particular topic, which we will talk about during our What's Going On. I'm not going to divulge what exactly that particular topic is, but I think most of you know what it is. But we'll get to that when we get to it, which is pretty short in a short while. Then we're going to talk about the EPL title race because City won, and it looks like City are back on track with Haaland and Foden in good form. And then Arsenal may be starting to slip slightly. It's like they're not really like there anymore already. They're there anymore. And then there is one particular underdog, which is Aston Villa, which many do not know. They're only 3 points behind Arsenal, which is very, very rare, I might add. So it's like a kind of a shock that they are 3 points behind Arsenal.
The start Arsenal had. And at one point, they had quite a big gap. Yeah.
And considering the fact that it's already dropping already, right? Meaning that could Arsenal bottle it, or could City take place, or could a total different underdog come in and take the title? We do not know. We probably will have to see. So with that, right, I think, bro, let's go And sorry to bring off the match of the week, which is Man Utd versus Aston Villa, which will have a certain predicament depending on whether Manchester United beat Bournemouth tonight. At the time we're recording this. So we are recording this on a Monday night. United is playing Tuesday morning 4 a.m. With that, bro, let's begin with our What's Going On. So what exactly is our What's Going On in that upcoming international tournament?
Now, before we get into today's episode, a special word from our sponsor.
This week's episode is brought to you by our friends at SG Watch Hub, your one-stop platform for all things watches in Singapore. Whether you're buying, selling, or just obsessed with timepieces, SG Watch Hub connects you to sellers, retailers, and further collectors so you can find that perfect watch for your wrist. And it's not just a marketplace. They also offer a full range of watch services from repairs and polishing to strap replacement, protective films, watch winders, and even authentication. Everything your watch could ever need, all in one place.
They also work with amazing brand partners, including Ken Hall Watch, a Singapore watch brand founded in 2015 and known for their small batch, beautifully designed watches with clean styling and solid craftsmanship. Their watches are designed here in Singapore and available online with worldwide shipping.
And here's the really exciting part. This festive season, SG Watch Hub and Ken Hall are teaming up to give one lucky Chit Chatter listener the chance to win a Ken Hall The Garden steel bracelet watch, featuring an olive green dial inspired by Singapore's greenery, a stainless steel bracelet, and a reliable Japanese automatic movement.
So, to take part, just head over to our Instagram page and follow the instructions in our pin reel to join the giveaway. So if you love watches as much as we do, check out sgwatchhub.sg and join the community. SG Watch Hub, bringing the world of watches to your fingertips. Thank you so very much to SG Watch Hub for sponsoring this episode.
And now, back to the episode.
Yeah, so on the topic of the international tournament, okay, basically it's the FIFA World Cup for viewers that's watching this. The big topic, or rather the hot topic for the past week, right, is after the draw, the biggest topic is about the World Cup ticket prices, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, because honestly, I had friends who went to watch the Qatar World Cup. And then they said it wasn't about the price. It was about it was hard to get.
Yeah.
But when they eventually got the chance to buy it, it was not very expensive. It was like, you could get it for like $85 Sing, that kind of thing, which is quite affordable. But for the upcoming US one, tickets are set to be sold up to 500% increase. So, Sky Sports, right, or like I went to research online, they use England's fixtures as a benchmark.
Yeah.
Okay, so like England versus Croatia, the first game, it will cost you about £200 to £523.
That's
the
a
range,
lot,
the range, yeah. And then that's just for the group stage. England versus Ghana and versus Panama, right? The cheapest would be £164. So I'm guessing it's the ticket that is like the furthest away, the highest up in the stand, that one. Yeah. So that's just the group stage. When as it progress, right, round of 32, starting price for England games will be £175 to £456. Round of 16, £220. Quarterfinal, £508. Starting price, Semi-final, $687. If they even go to the final, the starting price will be £3,129. Bro, £3,129. I can fly to US, have a good time, and come back.
Yep.
For each stage, right? I even saw tickets for the final, right? Starting price are £4,300. And that is like the final, you know. Bro, I have no idea why are tickets so high.
It's the US, bro. Like, honestly, this is what people are calling like the Americanization, right, of international global sport. I think for you and me, right, we both had like a different list of researching, right? So let's say, for example, for me, right, I have like, just based on comparison, right, general average ticket pricing expected for a Cat 1 ticket, right, at the World Cup final in Qatar 2022, right, was $1,600.
Like, this is the most expensive one.
That's the most expensive one, right? For the US, right, World Cup 26, $6,370 USD. Who is going to pay $6,000, right? $6,000, $6K for a World Cup ticket,
For a 90-minute game, right?
Yes. And you're not even talking about maybe Cat 1 you're talking about on the field. What if it's like a box suite?
Oh, bro, I don't think you even want to like get it, like go there, man.
Bro, it's maddening, Like, football is like, okay, to me, in football in its purity, right, it's a street sport.
Yep.
It's a sport played on the streets. It's a sport played that can be played by anybody as long as you have a round ball, a rubber ball, whichever ball, right? You can kick the ball against a wall. Against the wall is a goal. As a goal already, right? It's easy. It's simple. It was meant to be a sport of the people.
It's not like a high class sport like Wimbledon or tennis.
It's
right?
not.
Yeah.
It's not.
Correct. And then just want to add on to that. You know, tickets for the Euro 2024 final, they were available from like $83. $83, you know, yeah. Compared to, bro, starting price in the World Cup final is like £1,200.
Yeah, bro. And you know what's the best part? Like, even for a base price average, Qatar World Cup, let's say Cat 4, you're talking about $206 estimate on average, right? A final match for the Cat 4 ticket, right,
It's like
is $2,030. It's 10 times the price. Who's gonna pay for that?
Okay, but do you wanna? Do you think it's because US has like NBA, NFL, WWE, all these kind of prices?
But okay, here's the thing, right? Like, they are not that expensive. Like, I would generally
Merchandise
say,
is expensive, right?
yes, I would generally say, right, like, in comparison to Singapore, right, like, let's say, for example, just pure music entertainment, right? Singapore charges a lot more expensive tickets compared to concert tickets in the US. Like, a Taylor Swift ticket in Singapore, right, is a lot more expensive than a Taylor Swift ticket in the USA. That's just fact. But when it comes to sports, this is maddening. Already people are complaining about tickets.
Like I would say, it's football, right? It's not even a high class sport. You get what I mean? I don't want to slate the game of football, but it's really not a high class sport. It's meant to be for everyone, you know, for all people of like all walks of life and everything.
Correct.
It's not like Formula One, tennis, golf, you know, that where it's like there's a certain luxury to certain like tickets pricing, like, you know, they kind of mean. Yeah. $6,000 can get you like the paddock ticket, you know.
Yeah, in F1, right?
Yeah, in F1, yeah.
Yeah, I know, precisely. But it's not work. But the thing is that in F1, right, it's meant to be a rich sport. It's become a rich sport. That's why sponsors like Rolex. For tennis, also there's got Rolex, everything, right? You're not gonna find Rolex around football. In other words, right, it's meant to be. It's a sport for all. Like, even if you were to compare it to basketball, right? Basketball, you need a hoop, you need something that can stand. In like basically something on a stand with a net. Football, right, is you just need a wall.
Two goal posts and two
or just like even the common one is a pair of slippers. Put on the floor, that's your goal already.
And one
that's it. It's like anybody can play football. You can play football barefooted, you can play football with shoes, you can play football at home, in your house, you can play football outside. It's a sport that is meant for a lot of people. Why is it $2,000 to go and watch a final? And you're in the nosebleed, you're at the top of the stadium.
For like $6,000, I should be able to meet like Ronaldo and Messi, that kind of thing.
Exactly.
I should get a paid meet and greet session with them.
Exactly, bro. And it's not say that like the stadium is like amazing or whichever.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's 2K. There's like a guy's salary.
I get that it's a World Cup final, you know, it's once every 4 years. You know, some people in their lives also may not even get this chance to go to a World Cup game, you know, that kind of thing. But come on lah. Then like I'd rather wait for the World Cup to go back to Saudi Arabia first, then we go and try. You know, that kind of thing.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, I rather spend 200, maybe like 1K to go over to whichever, like even that Qatar 1K, spend $200 on a World Cup ticket, right? Maybe a few $100, right?
And then enjoy yourself. Yeah.
They can go there. Bro, 2K, right? 2K, right? We could have gone to every single match in the World Cup in Qatar.
And this is like not even counting accommodation.
Yes.
Flight tickets. Yeah. Merchandise, food, everything, you know.
Correct.
Everything.
To me, right, I feel that they're only expecting Americans to go to the matches and not the foreigners. That is what I think.
It's like, how is like the Panama fans gonna pay this kind of price to go?
Correct.
Right.
Not even that, bro.
You know, that kind of thing.
Not even that, right, bro? Like in even other countries like South America,
Chile,
like
Argentina.
these type of things are like not even that, like Wales, Norway. Do they really want to spend that amount of money to go to the US to go and spend
like even the
2K to watch a
Asian
football game?
fans, like Japanese people, Korean people, how? Right.
Yeah, exactly. Like for me, right, I would rather just, if like that, okay, like I don't mind paying like a package deal for like a few for like $100, $200 for the World Cup for 1 month, right? Then I watch it on TV.
Yeah. Oh, bro, don't even get me started, man. If the ticket prices are like that, right? I wonder how much the broadcasting rights gonna be, man.
I have no idea, bro.
That time we paid what, 108, I think, right?
Yeah,
150?
it's going to be maddening, bro. Like if it goes to that extent, right, it's going to be absolutely ridiculous,
They run just cut money and then watch in somebody's house. Yeah.
Correct, exactly. So I think, right, before we go on this, right, we can do a tangent on all this business football, right? But I think let's just move on to what's exactly important in the EPL right now, which is the title race.
Yep.
Because City beat Crystal Palace and Arsenal also won their matches. But here's the big sticker, and what I do think is important, right, is that essentially, right, Arsenal didn't even score a goal against Wolves. It was 2 own goals.
Yeah, so they were saying Arteta found another way to score goals, another way to perform his dark arts, right? Is no longer set piece goals. It's making the opponent score the goals for you.
Because honestly, right, like this game, it should never have been this close.
Yep. I agree. I 100% agree.
It should never have been this close. Okay, so to put everything in context, right, Arsenal beat Wolves 2-1. No Arsenal player scored a goal. The wrong Mosquera scored. Emerson Mosquera scored.
Man United beat Wolves 4-1.
And a week before Wolves 4-1, right? And Arsenal nearly bottled it because Aro Kadari, right, nearly scored in the 90th minute. So essentially, right, if they had not won, City probably could have been top of the table already.
Yep. It was a really, really close shave. Something seems to be happening to them, Arsenal. You know, I mean, yes, they are getting results. They are scraping wins once in a while, still maintaining their firm grip on the top of the table. But ever since they lost to Aston Villa, right, something seems shaky about them.
They lost to Villa recently, like last week.
So it really shows that not all is well with Arsenal. I won't say particularly 100% going well, like how they started the first 10 games, maybe. Yeah,
but okay, but like is also context is important because Saliba and Gabriel are not there.
Yep.
Yeah, but like me and Ned discussed last week, right? The goal that they conceded against Aston Villa, right? The one that Buendia scored, right, is the most like panicky they look. They look like they were. It was like a scramble like that because you weren't on last week. So I think like you can also agree in that context, right? They look like just chickens flopping around, like trying to do whatever they need to do.
Football, right? Yeah.
Correct. It was like very chaotic, not what you expect from the lead leaders in Arsenal, because it's like if all the things were to happen, right, this is the wrong time to do this type of thing. City have got their 2 guys back in form already, and that is the worst part.
Just like that, they suddenly just breathing down your neck again, right?
Correct. And like, just look at the context here. 70% possession to Arsenal, 30% to Wolves, right? Double the amount of passes, 90% accuracy, right? And times 5 the amount of shots. Almost times 6. And you still cannot score.
And what happened to your Gyökeres, right?
Yeah. But Saliba did start, but Gabriel's not there, so he can pay started, right? But your Gyökeres, like no delivery. Nothing, bro.
Yeah, it's like, I think your other players are scoring more than you. Like Marino, you know, that kind of thing. All of a sudden, they don't look so lonely on the top.
But this is what we all wanted, right? This like...
True. It's facts.
No, but I tell you, right, like, I'll be honest, if Arsenal don't win it this year, right, they're never going to win it. That's a fact.
Like the past few years.
Yeah,
but
which is...
true.
No, it's true, because this is the one that literally they have a stranglehold. Like we were talking about it right, like a few weeks ago. We said that this could be exactly like how Liverpool did it last season.
Just run away by the end of December, right?
Correct. But then now it's 2 points.
Exactly, 2 points. And like City play first on this coming weekend. So there's a chance that they will just take the lead first, you know. That kind
Correct.
All this will play a part, for sure.
Yep, agreed. And City have a better goal defense.
Yeah, Arsenal go to Everton. Not easy ground to go to, man.
Nope, not easy at all. Not easy at all. But I don't know, bro. Like, okay, what do you think is the issue? Before we move on to City.
I think injury is one, definitely one. The injury to Gabriel and Saliba.
Yep.
The fact that Gyökeres is not scoring, and then I would say it's sort of the Eze hype has sort of like died down a bit.
Yep.
Like when he first came on as a super sub, scoring goals and winners, we all thought like, actually maybe he can take over Martin Odegaard, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, I think in the space of like 3-4 games,
everything went downhill.
Yeah, not say downhill, but like the guy went missing.
I feel like he's playing in the wrong position. Like
he should be playing the number 8.
No, right. He should be playing left. He should be playing left wing. Left wing because Martinelli is. You can't be starting Martinelli over Eze, bro. Like on that left spot, no way. I feel that if you're playing Eze in midfield, you're stifling him.
Yeah, and the fact that they rely so much on Gabriel and Saliba, right, that they are leaking goals. So we all praise Arsenal for like their magnificent defense in the first 10 games, right? Where I think they only considered like less than. I think the first 5-6 games, right, they only conceded less than 10 goals.
Yep.
Which is quite insane, yeah. Looks like the drama came to us earlier than we expected. Right, we all thought that maybe we will have to see the halfway mark to get a better view, right?
Yep.
Yeah, but it came even earlier than that. So
no, and honestly, right, it's because people don't know this. Like, Arsenal have won 3 of the last 5. City have won 4 of the last 5. Villa have won 5 of the last 5.
Yeah, Villa has won 5 out of the last 5.
Villa has won 5 of the last 5, bro.
Yeah, including beating Arsenal, right?
Yes, correct. So, like, the most informed team in the PL now is Aston Villa. So, I mean, we shall see, right? But you got any comments on Wolves' performance before I go on?
For Arsenal?
Yeah.
I mean, if you take a look at the goal scoring charts, right? The top 10 scorers in EPL.
Yeah.
Bro, none of them are from Arsenal. So it's like Haaland is leading with 17 goals already, I tell you first.
Yep.
And then in 10th place, right, is Nick Watermade, you know, the Newcastle striker?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's on 5 goals, right? And when I scroll down, I cannot even see the Arsenal player. Their goals are coming from like Declan Rice, Gabriel, you know, that kind of thing.
Correct.
Rather than having a one all and all striker. Like,
which
your goals are supposed to be Gyökeres, you know.
Which I feel they do have, but just that no service. All the players are selfish.
They want the glory.
But I mean, we shall see. Like Wolves was Wolves. It wasn't like really a very good performance either way. It was just that they just got a goal last minute, and then they conceded a goal last minute in very Wolves session.
For Wolves, on the topic of Wolves, right? I think they're gonna beat the Southampton record. We say Southampton got the JC 6 points, right?
Yeah.
Result now is Wolves can go ACJC with affiliation. Affiliation and CCA point, right? 2 points.
Hey, minus 26 goal difference, right? 9 goals scored, 14 losses, 2 draws. Not even a single win, bro.
0 wins, right? Yeah.
0 wins.
Yeah.
2 points, 2 points. Another 2 more games, right? And they're halfway point, right? If they lose the next 2 games,
it can be like they're on route to be the fastest to be relegated.
Yeah, bro, it's Brentford and Liverpool.
Yeah, so I think it's crazy. Yeah.
So sad. But speaking of which, right, let's move on to the other title contenders, which is Manchester City. And I do think, right, like you mentioned, Haaland scored 7. Haaland scored in this game. He scored 2. But I feel that, right, like people underlying one very important fact that they're forgetting. Phil Foden's in form. I think it's 5 goals in 6, right?
When you add that to your goal scoring machine, right?
Yeah.
Bro, you're not having a chance.
Exactly.
Like they beat Crystal Palace comfortably at Selhurst Park.
3-0 is not even close.
It's like comfortably, you know. Like,
yes.
I mean, okay, honestly, I watched the game, right? First half, Palace should have scored like 2.
Yep.
But once the second goal went in, right, it was game over.
Yeah.
Which is
and it was
Pep masterclass, you know, that kind of thing.
And it was the type of thing where
you know have a chance until
until gone already. And it's the type of situation, right, because it's Foden, right, and Haaland, right. If both of them are working together in unison and in tandem, right, it's very hard to stop. Like super duper hard.
I mean, these two scored individual
Hat-trick
hat-tricks against United, right?
against Man Utd, right?
Yeah. So I think, I think Phil Foden coming back is a very, very big plus, bro.
Yep.
Yeah. He's like
And
found
also-
his form from like 2 years ago.
Correct. And Chucky also playing well.
Yeah,
so.
Chucky's been playing well. Yep.
Chucky's playing well. So Chucky's been playing well. The team has been quite good so far, City, right? Because they can smell blood already. Like the last team that you want in this modern football age, right? To breathe down your neck, right, with a title on the line, right, is Man City.
Yep.
Irregardless of whether or not the
You
team,
have or don't have Rodri, that kind of thing, right?
yes, irregardless, right, is the last team that you want breathing down your neck.
Yep. I agree, man. Been there, done that so many times. Arsenal fans, they also know already, bro. So many
Yep.
years, right? Suddenly, Arsenal, Liverpool Man City just bounce back like that.
Correct. And Liverpool fans know this too well also.
Yeah. It happened to them a few times. Brendan Rodgers and then now again. Yeah.
But bro, like, how are you looking at this like in the title picture? Because Palace is not an easy team to beat. Palace is 5th. Like, just everybody not forget, right? Palace is 5th place, and Oliver Glasner did beat Man City in the FA Cup final last year. And like
they
Ned
won,
said,
like, comfortably, right?
yeah, and Ned also said that he gave a warning to Pep: if you're gonna use that system, we're gonna beat you. But this game, right, it's like utter domination from one side. Other than a stupid mistake, maybe cost City a goal, right? Palace hit the bar in the early part, right? Other than that, right, it's just business as usual lah. No difference lah.
Yeah, so I think as we approach the Christmas fixtures, right, Arsenal has to play Everton away,
Yep.
Brighton home, and then Aston Villa. So like, I don't know, for some reason they always seem to lose against like Aston Villa. Oh, they're playing Aston Villa again, 31st
Yeah,
December. Yeah,
Yeah, it's very close by.
We're going through the next cycle already. Yeah, so
Correct.
hopefully by then we have a clearer picture again. You know, that kind of thing.
Yep.
Who knows?
And
Maybe Aston Villa will surprise all of us.
yep, agreed. And City is going to play West Ham, Forest, and Sunderland, excluding the upcoming quarterfinal against Brentford in the AFL Cup lah.
Yep.
So it's like, not to say that City's games are also the easiest,
Yeah.
but you can kind of see like, okay, West Ham, I think they're probably going to win because West Ham's at the bottom of the table. I think Forest and Sunderland, right, followed by Chelsea, right, they're not going to be easy games. But if they can get out of this scrap, right, going into the new year, right, and
You got a good chance. Right?
and Arsenal might drop a point. You never know what could happen by the time January comes around.
Yeah, but I think Villa has the most toughest games among the top three because they play Man United, Chelsea, and Arsenal.
Yeah,
In the
and
next
Arsenal
three
got to play Liverpool lah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Game after.
Yeah, so Arsenal is Brighton, Villa, Bournemouth, right? Then is Arsenal, then is Liverpool in the 9th of January.
Well, so by then we will have a very clear picture
Correct.
already. Yeah.
So the weekend, by the time I think Chelsea
the first
play
week of the first week of January lah.
first week of January, you kind of know who's
Which
got
direction
advantage,
is gonna go ahead.
which direction is going to go already. Because if let's say one drop points, the other's going to smell blood already.
And it's been a while since we. Can you remember the last time City was like leading the league comfortably? Bro,
No.
it hasn't happened in the longest time, man.
No, I think the last one was probably the Centurions and Treble.
Where they were leading comfortably, right?
Yeah, Centurions and Treble. But Treble, they were pushed all the way to the end because I think it was Arsenal dropped. Liverpool dropped lah.
Liverpool lost the league with 97 points, right?
Yeah, correct. Which is insane to me.
How the heck do you lose like with 97 points?
97 points, bro. But I mean, other than that, right, it's just the last time they led comfortably was 100 with the Centurions. So that was it.
Yeah, correct.
Speaking of which, this one, I don't know, man. Like, it just feels like it's going to be the blue side Manchester lifting the title again.
That's your opinion, bro. I think still too close, but from now as we are talking 15 December, there's cannot rule them out for sure.
Correct. But speaking of which, right, any thoughts on Palace in this game against City?
Yeah, too wasteful. Really, really. I think like the first half they could have easily.
They could have won. They could have won. Right,
even at 1-0 down, they could have equalized so many times.
Yeah.
Mateta, so many chances, bro. The Kamada, all this, wow, very good players actually. The Sa, bro, Ismail Sa, waste so many chances, man.
Bro,
Yeah.
Pino hit the bar.
Yeah, hit the bar, right? Yeah.
He hit the bar. They could have. I do think, right, that there's a possibility that had they scored the first goal, right, I think it would have been a totally different game.
Yeah, as in we will know that City won't win the game.
Yep.
It could have been just a draw, or they would have lost.
Because Palace would have parked the bus already. As long as Palace is chasing a game, right, usually Palace won't win.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what to do? But Palace is still in a good position in the league title in the league. Currently, at the moment, Crystal Palace is 5th, so it's not too bad. Still quite okay above Liverpool. But I think let's talk about the team that's going to finish, that's currently in third place, and they're going to play Manchester United. And our match of the week, which is currently is going to be Aston Villa versus Manchester United. Now, this week's match of the week, this coming weekend. If United win tonight, this game got more stakes. If United lose, right, there's no difference. Because
if United lose, if United lose, then it will just be we are just fighting for the last conference league.
Correct.
I feel
Correct. To put everything into context for everybody, right? United are on 25 points with a game in hand. United win, it becomes 28. United beat Villa, it becomes 31.
Yep.
Yeah, it becomes 31, and then they're probably going to be tied with Chelsea. Tied with Chelsea at 31 points, provided Chelsea win their games over the weekend. However, Aston Villa is the most informed team in the entire Premier League, and Manchester United is too inconsistent. So, Paul, any thoughts on this surprise of Aston Villa so far this season?
Considering the way they started, yes.
Yep.
I think they started horrendously. If we to look at match week 10, right? At match week 10, they were like 11th place. You know, that kind of thing. Which is quite crazy lah. And then 6 games later, you see their top 3. They just found a way to find a sweet spot in the team, I feel.
Yep.
Yeah. Aston Villa, they've always been known to be the team that can beat maybe most teams, like in the bottom half.
Yep.
But then they will still choke against, like, once in a while they'll choke against a West Ham, they'll choke against Sunderland, that kind of thing. But then it doesn't seem to be going this way, like the past 6 games or the past like 10 games. That kind of thing.
Agree.
But yeah, I think the win against Arsenal really helped to boost their spirits, I feel.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you see they just found like a sweet spot that they are riding along now lah.
Yeah, agree. Because like if you were to really calculate and look at it, right, like, okay, the Villa West Ham one was a bit of a scramble. They did win 3-2, right? But if you were to look at this in the whole context, right, they are the team that has the second lowest amount of losses in the entire year. They only lost 1 lesser game in comparison to Arsenal also. And they have lost lesser games than City. The difference is that City has won more than they have drawn.
Yep.
So
actually, they drew lesser lah.
They drew lesser lah. So basically, City only drew 1 game, but they've lost 4 and they've won 11. Had Villa won maybe one of the other games right earlier in the season, right, Villa could have been top of the table like quite easily. So their record
for the fun of it, right? This week City play first, right? Okay, Villa play after Arsenal. So yeah. Only City can have the chance to go top first.
Yep, City only have a chance to go top, but Villa will play United, then they'll play Chelsea.
Yep.
So their next round game is United, Chelsea, Arsenal lah. But if let's say somehow they win those next few games, right, and then they beat Arsenal again, it could flip a lot of things in a different direction. So, for Man United, right, we are too inconsistent. I don't really have a lot of things to say. Other than the fact, right, that there are rumors that Amorim could be switching to 4-3-3.
I will believe it when I see it.
Yeah, same. For a man that is so adamant about his 3 at the back, right, I don't see us changing to a 4 at the back anytime soon. I got zero faith. Bro,
when you are playing against them, man, you're still stuck with a 5 at the back. I don't believe you will suddenly just change again.
Yeah, I don't think so. He's so stuck in his system, right? But so far, right, to be really frank, right, we are not as bad as what we were last year.
Yeah.
Last year, right? I think the biggest thing, right, is because we left a lot of points on the table. Let's just call it that. I think we left in the past like 5-6 games, like we left about 9 points on the table. Which is
crucial 9 points.
Which is crucial 9 points, right? If we had done that, right, we would have been level with Man City. But the thing is that that's the difference. Is that we are not there yet because we dropped those 9 points. We should have kept those.
The mindset to hold on to those 9 points.
Correct.
To even fight for the 9 points.
Yep, correct. So with that, I think let's just go straight into predictions, right? So Villa, Manchester United, what's your prediction? Realistically, no Man United bias, nothing. With both of us.
When will the Man United bias has left me, bro.
Yep.
I would say, I think Villa win, bro. Really.
I don't disagree with you.
Like the momentum and the home ground advantage, that kind of thing. Maybe close game lah. Maybe like a 1-0 or something.
Okay. I'm looking at Aston Villa 2, Manchester United 0.
Yeah, I think it's fair. Yeah, you tell me draw or Villa win, so I will accept it lah, because it's
because
the direction where it's going. Like,
I think the problem right that I have right is that I don't know which Man United is going to show up.
That's the thing. They can beat Crystal Palace away. Was it away?
Yeah, away.
Then you lose to a 10-man Liverpool. Everton, sorry.
Yeah, then you beat Wolves 4-1.
Yeah, so can you like make up your mind? You want to be good or you want to be bad? Right?
Yeah, correct.
Choose one. Just choose
Correct.
one. Don't.
It's like you don't know. They're too inconsistent to the point where you don't know which United is going to show up.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to hype them up until I see consistency, right? And United strength card
like
is
10
there.
games, bro. Not even 5 games.
Yeah, and United strength card is there. If United strength card is here, right, means that we have achieved consistency. Yeah, bro. You think about it, right? If United strength cuts his hair, right, means that we have achieved 5 wins in the PL.
I thought it's 5 competitive games. He said. Yeah, but okay lah. We have no more.
But we have no other competitive game other than the PL, bro. Like this in this context. FA Cup haven't started yet. FA Cup is January.
Yeah lah. So we'll believe it when we see it lah.
Yeah. Okay, so before we close off, bro, you got anything else to add?
I think we are approaching Christmas quite fast. I think it's like, bro, this year just feels so much faster, don't you think?
Yeah. No, it's because a lot of things are going on.
We're just busy lah. Right, yeah.
We're just busy. Yeah. So
I think have a good week, everyone. Make sure you rest well during the holidays and try to enjoy the football. You know.
Yeah.
I think it's a very important thing. Yeah, you enjoy it rather than suffer watching it. You know.
Correct. So yes, with that is it for this week's episode of the Football Kaki. Alright, so that is it for this week's episode of the Football Kaki, brought to you by the Chit Podcast Network. Now, for those of you who are tuning in, we just want to say thank you, and we hope that you continue to watch our other shows, which are the Copy Post every Monday, where we have some fun interviews lined up for you. And if you do like the news in a different light, we do have the Loud Gels podcast every Friday, where we come together and bring news in a fun and unique way. So with that, from me and Paul, have a great week ahead. Before we go, bro, you got anything else to add other than enjoying football?
Yeah, happy holidays. For those who are taking leave and clearing are you yourself, bro? Are you clearing any leave?
No, I got too much work to do. PPU at my side, so it's a bit difficult.
Okay, at least work at your own pace at least.
Yes. So with that, everybody have a great week ahead. We will not wish you Merry Christmas yet because it's next week. So with that, have a great week ahead. See you soon.